right now, I'm gonna just drop the bomb, man. It's perfect timing. It's perfect. When I say it's perfect timing, man, what's going on? See, everybody right now it's a horrible time what's going on, but I see it's actually a perfect time for us to actually work as a village, for us to actually work as a family, for us to actually work as a community, to figure out how we can be self-efficient, to figure out how we as a whole can be independent and away from the oppressors, because the oppressors are not only oppressing the black man, he's oppressing the rich, the white man who thinks he's rich too. So let me break this down, man. Right now, you got food stamps going on, and everybody, it's some people right now who's hurt, and you got some people who looking down like, oh, we got to work hard. Those people need to get their food stamps took, and those people this, that, and that, and the third. And you got some people who hurting from it. You got my wife, she works at a nursing facility. You got the old people and a couple more people as well, too, who is losing their insurance. Right now, it's a critical moment. So if you think about it, instead of us crying and bitching and pointing fingers and being like, oh, y'all poor, y'all need to work, those people need to work too, and people are and pointing fingers and then you got other people like, oh, what we gonna do now? We all need to realize something. It's all been a game. And I want people to realize this. If they keep taking stuff away from us and keep pulling underneath us, eventually you're going to be at the bottom. Because the more they pull under you, the closer you get to the bottom. People don't ever think about it like that. So the more they pull, you think you in this big bracket. For the people who think they in this big bubble, the more they pull from people you think that's underneath you, the more closer your ass get to being those people that was underneath you.
Yeah.
So
we all connected.
Yeah. So this is a pivotal moment right now in history. We can change history and we can take the power back to us. Like I mentioned a couple of times, the people in government don't know how to turn off the lights. They don't know how to tow people's car. They don't know how to use a cash register. I'm pretty sure Trump doesn't know how to use a cash register. I'm pretty sure none of those things I named he knows how to do it because he doesn't have to because of the way he's been. But still. That being said, we do have the power. We the ones who are the electric. We are, when they press the button, we are the electricity. We are the wires. We are the looming. We are the gold. We are all the components that it needs to make the engine run. Only thing they are is the person pressing the button. So now we need to turn that button off, and we need to make this components and all these working. We have, whether it's skills, like I said, people are sick. We need doctors. People are getting hungry. We need farmers. We all need to come together. We need people who can teach. We severely need farmers. Man. It's time, bro. It's time to say.
It's being time.
Yeah, now it really is pivotal. It's time to say that, hey, I can get with my family and own a house and own some land and get this started and get our own farm and own our own food. Stop relying on the government. It's time for you to stop pointing your fingers at people and realizing, bro, if you really break it down, you get pennies of pennies of pennies of pennies of pennies. Even though you think you get money, you really not making that much money. No matter how much money you think you get, it's only 13 families who really control everything. There's no such thing as a country. All of this is fake.
Just a business that was created.
It's just a business. All this is fake. So you thinking that you above somebody, not knowing that the people is laughing at you who created this shit. And they can take away from you any moment. You have no power. Your money, your $250,000 can go in a drain. It's their banks. It's their everything. Your $250,000 can be gone just like that if they wanted to. And they're showing it. They're showing it. They're showing their true colors. They're taking away our money, whether you want to say it or not. People pay taxes all day. Everybody pay taxes, whether they buying something, every exchange in America is taxes. And I really feel like this. Let me get this off my chest and then I'm going to go back. I feel like I'm gonna go back to it because this could be a podcast itself. I need my tax money. I need to start seeing exactly where my tax money go. When I spend this money, I need exactly verify. I need a money trail. I need a money trail, goddammit, especially since they've taken away stuff. They're taking away from people who need things. They're taking away from the everything. So, like I said, this is it's a perfect time, a perfect moment for us to get together. Perfect time for our families to stop being lazy. See, in my opinion, I feel like it is a different type of lazy. A lazy is not to feed yourself. Right now, everybody talking about the youth. I don't think the youth is lazy, bro. They just starting to realize, why the fuck would I keep going to work for a motherfucker who already got a hell of money and he's not giving me shit? I don't think that's lazy. I think they actually being smart. Everybody's, the youth don't want to work. The youth don't want to do this. Why the fuck would they? This shit is stupid if you actually think about it. You go to work and barely pay your shit just so the next motherfucker can keep owning his big house and living good. So the youth probably on something. But going back to what I was saying, this is the perfect time. Sure. This is the perfect time for us to actually look at the bigger picture, the bigger moment. The ball is in our court. It's time for us to show them that we control this shit, bro. Not y'all. We can feed ourselves. We got land. We the ones who growing it. We the farmers. Start going out there helping the farmers. Shit, I bet you they start paying. Shit, go pull up to the farmers. Hey man, show me some shit. I help you for free. I come give you my services in exchange for you to show me how to run it. You know, we just gotta start being smarter. We gotta start depending on them, man. But that's a wish, cuz. That's a wish. It's not. This right here is an awakening call. But most people are going to keep going back and begging their hand. They took away from them, now people even begging more. We don't need to beg more. We need to put it in our own hand. Grow our own foods.
And this is a very masculine concept, too. And you said a lot there, and I'm grateful that you said all of that, too. When I look at it from that lens, because it's two sides to it. If we're going to, in terms of like unifying and collecting, our perspective is, instead of focusing on the community, focus on your family. When you focus on your family, that builds a better community. Mm-hmm. That's our perspective, right? That's our lens.
Hold on, to a certain extent, I don't want focus on the family and the community is the same thing to me. Yeah, I just want to make sure they know that's your stand. My stance is family and community is the same.
I got you. I'll say it like that, man. I'm saying it like this. I'm not focused on community building. I'm focused on family building. Because once we have better families, we have a better community, and everything changes. When we look at all the top 10 issues that the average so-called black person would say we have. If your family was organized from an indigenous or African perspective that isn't colonized, those issues probably wouldn't exist. And just think of 10 random things and just write them down. Activity for you. Write down 10 issues that your family has. If your family was together at the highest level, whatever you can envision, if your family was together at that highest level, would you be having those issues? I'm saying no.
I'm saying no too, but I got a lot of stuff to come through.
When we look at, so I look at it like this, as a collective of people. Mm-hmm. And although I have my own thoughts and opinions about how whack capitalism is in general. Now looking at it from a community perspective, right? From a community perspective, if we don't leverage it, since we were born into it, what are we doing? Well, we have access to it. Yeah, pressure's gonna be there. There's people that probably look at our stuff every day and don't like us. It is what it is. or we have access to something. And I'm saying it from a perspective of when my grandfather, the one that I still have left with me on earth, I love all my other ancestors, they within me. When he was my age, he couldn't do this. He could not do this. So even though I may not agree with everything that went on with the civil rights movement, what got us from where we were to where we are now, we're integrated into the system. Should have stayed in our own separate ecosystem, but that's a different conversation for a different day. Now we're here now, but we're not organized enough for us to make them feel the effects of us leaving. We're not there yet. And that's where that piece of leveraging capitalism comes in at, to build your economic base to be able to go to the next level and create laws and things of that nature. But you got to have money to play that, because all this stuff is a business. Black man told me in 2016, business is everything and everything is business. And that changed my entire perspective on life, because that brother was not lying. It blew my mind when I heard that. Then I started to be mature and take my emotion out of it and really started to sit back and think, and then add the emotion back into it. Like, how do I feel about that? Then that feeling that I had created the change within me. And the other side of that is, forget the entire system holistically. That's an entire podcast series on how to do that. And if that's, in my opinion, to start there, you don't put your children in the system at all. That's where I'm coming from. If we're gonna do that, it's either play the game or get out of the game completely. Because being in it right now ain't working for melanated people, white people, Asian people, Mexican people. It ain't working. So what we doing?
I agree, cuz. I want to get back on